So that's going to be our open mic tonight. We're going to be working on some material, trying some jokes out. Comics, feel free to say whatever you want here tonight because comedy is the last place for unadulterated, uncensored, real-life talk. So we're going to do that all night tonight. You guys are going to have a good time. Are you guys ready to start this open mic night tonight?
Yeah!
Love it. I love the energy. Give that same energy to each and every comic as they make their way to the stage. Some comics have been doing this for a long time. Some comics is their very first night of comedy. So we want to make sure everybody feels real good about their comedy and their set. But without further ado, can everybody make some noise? Start clapping your hands. Start clapping your hands for your next comic of the evening. Everybody make some noise for Vance, Dykes. Keep it going for Vance as he makes his way to the stage.
Thanks, Kevin. Thanks very much. All right, guys. How are we doing tonight? All right, that's good. Now, for those of you who haven't been here when I was here, I'm not your typical stand-up comedian. I'm a ventriloquist. And the last couple of times I was here, I brought the 42nd President, Bill Clinton, and I brought the 3rd Supreme Leader, Kim Jong-un. But today, I brought a very different friend of mine, and this guy is actually my favorite. He and I have been friends for about 3 years, and I really wanted to bring him out tonight. So, ladies and gentlemen, please help me welcome my very dear friend, the 41st President of the United States, George Herbert Walker Bush. Give it up for Bush, guys! Hello, my fellow Americans. I'm George H.W. Bush, the 41st President of the United States of America. Well, Mr. President, thank you very much for coming out tonight. And this is pretty much going to be like a press conference in many respects. So I have a couple of questions to ask you. Okay, gotcha. What's the question? All right, well, my first question is, I know that you like to fly on planes, and many years ago, you went parachuting, right? Okay, gotcha. That's a good question. Good to see you. And it's true. And I was scared to death. I really was. I was terrified. I was up there in the plane, and I didn't know what the heck to do. So I went to the pilot and I said, what am I going to do? And he said, well, you put on the parachute. Got it? Good. And then you jump out of the plane. Got it? Good. Then you wait a while. And then you wait until you get about 20 feet from the ground, and then you pull the cord. Start to tilt it. Wait a minute. 20 feet above the ground? Yeah. 20 feet. That way you don't have far to fall. I guess that makes sense. All right, so I got another question for you. Do you think the war on poverty is finally over? Yes. And the poor lost. Those suckers didn't have a chance. They should have quit while they were ahead, but they didn't. And we knew it. And we wanted to see them, but they weren't there. And we weren't there. And we made a pact to never go back. And we didn't. Interesting. All right, well, I got one more question for you. What's it like to be dead? What? Well, if I know my history correctly, you died in December of 2018. I'm dead? Yeah. Are you sure? Yeah. But I just got my flu shot. Mr. President, in all seriousness, you really are dead. Oh. Hey, wait a minute. If I'm dead, you know what that means? That you're a ghost? Well, yeah, that, but I've heard that when you're dead, you don't feel pain anymore. You can get hit all you want, and you don't feel any pain. That sounds logical. Well, let's look at theory to the text. Oh, microphone, good. Did that hurt? No. Oh, well, I guess your theory was correct. Yeah. So when you're dead, you don't feel any pain. But when you're alive, you do feel pain. Now let's put that theory to the test. Vance? What? Oh! Did that hurt? No, I was saying rat. Yes, that hurt. Well, We proved my theory. When you're dead, you don't feel pain. But when you are alive, you do feel pain. I think I'm going to quit before I get myself in any more pain. So you guys have been great on these. Thanks very much. Have a good evening. Thank you. Have a good night, everybody. May God continue to bless you, and may He also continue to bless America.
Everybody give it up for George Bush and Vance Dykes, you guys. The comedy ventriloquist styling. Only here at the Bao Spot. Only here at the Bao Spot. Alright, so the rest of the comedy is going to be a little bit more traditional tonight. We don't have a bunch of dummies with us. Next comic coming to the stage, everybody make some noise for a Christian Ortiz, y'all. Put your hands together.